Right now, police are investigating a school shooting threat at Verona Area High School after school officials received an anonymous tip. And more cases of the Omicron coronavirus strain appears in the U.S. Hear what health officials are urging communities to do to stay safe. This is News 3 Now at noon. Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. New at noon, police were at Verona Area High School this morning after school officials received a tip about a possible shooting. The school's principal sent an email to parents saying early this morning they received an anonymous message on the school's tip line about a potential act of violence. The message said there were rumors of a school shooting today. School officials say they have no reason to believe there are any safety or security threats at this time. They are working with the Verona Police Department to further investigate. Breaking news right now, the parents of the accused Michigan school shooter are now facing involuntary manslaughter charges.
Gun ownership is a right, and with that right comes great responsibility. Based on the information and evidence I have received, today I am announcing charges against the shooter's parents, Jennifer and James Crumbly.
Prosecutors charged both of Ethan Crumbly's parents with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. Investigators say Ethan was with his father when the man bought the gun that was later used in the incident. We'll continue to bring you the latest updates on this story in our 4 o'clock newscast and on our website, channel3000.com. A Middleton man is now facing homicide charges after allegedly hitting a woman with his car door, causing her to fall to her death. Police say the 77-year-old woman was hit by the suspect's door as he was backing up yesterday. The force of the vehicle caused her to fall over and hit her head on the pavement, ultimately killing her. Emergency crews attempted life-saving measures when they arrived, but were unsuccessful. Investigators say the two were involved in a disturbance earlier in the day. The man was arrested and is being charged with homicide and negligent use of a vehicle. Let's head to the Weather Center now. Meteorologist Chris Reese has a look at your certified most accurate forecast. The weekend is here.
The weekend is here, Mark, and everything that we were dealing with earlier is now moved out of the picture. So welcome to the weekend. We're going to be quiet for starters, and then things begin to change for us. A live look outside right now, still 39. Especially with that cloud cover in play. Temperatures are gradually working their way into the 40s, though. 44 is where I expect us to be this afternoon. We're going to try our best to get some sunshine. But if you've lived in Wisconsin long enough, you know that in December, anytime the clouds show up, it's very difficult to get them to leave. So we'll see how that begins to play out for us. Temperatures fall down into the 20s, actually, overnight tonight. But by the time we get you towards 6 o'clock dinner time, those temperatures, they are going to be back into the 30s. If you've been watching News 3 Now at all this week, you know we're talking about snow chances, and I'm really watching Tuesday and Tuesday night. Along with next weekend already, there's a strong storm signal that has my attention. We're going to talk about that coming up in about 15 minutes.
All right. These clouds are like some of my relatives. They refuse to leave.
Exactly, especially this time of the year.
All right. Thank you, Chris. We'll see you in a few minutes. The state capitol is welcoming in the holiday today. This is a live look inside the holiday tree lighting ceremony. A number of people, including Governor Evers, are at the event. This year's tree theme is Hometown for the Holidays. Let's look and listen in for a bit. Again, the holiday tree will be lit in just a few minutes in the state capitol. Well, concerns are rising over the spread of the Omicron variant to more states across America. The strain has already been detected in at least 5 states. Nikki Batiste reports from New York.
The holidays are here, and with them, concerns about the Omicron variant, as millions of Americans shop, gather, and travel for the season. On Thursday, New York became the first state to detect multiple Omicron cases, all 5 in the greater New York area.
We have to assume that means there's community spread. We have to assume that means we're going to see a lot more cases.
2 other cases of the Omicron variant were also announced Thursday. Both patients reported mild symptoms. One case was a Colorado woman who had recently returned from southern Africa. She was vaccinated but had not received a booster. The second case was detected in a Minnesota man who received a booster in early November and whose only recent travel was an anime convention in New York City.
What COVID is doing is it's learning. It's adapting.
Dr. Tom Frieden is the former director of the Centers for Disease Control. He says it will take weeks at least before we know if Omicron causes more serious illness or if it can evade our protections.
If you're older or immunosuppressed, or you live with someone who's older or immunosuppressed, you're going to want to be more careful. Indoor spaces, I think everyone should be masked.
Nikki Batiste reporting. Health officials are now urging the 53,000 people who attended the anime convention in New York to get tested immediately. Facebook has reportedly made hundreds of thousands of dollars selling ads that promote anti-vaccine messages and compare America's COVID-19 response to Nazi Germany. In one ad, Facebook promoted a sweater with the words, "I'm originally from America, but I currently reside in 1941 Germany." Another ad promoted a t-shirt that read, "Proudly Unpoisoned," next to an image of a syringe. Despite Facebook's parent company Meta saying these ads went against their vaccine misinformation policies, they still ran on the platform. Publicly, Facebook has been encouraging Americans to get vaccinated. The CDC says early detection of autism in children is improving. Between 2010 and 2014, detection of autism in kids younger than 4 increased 50%. Those numbers include children diagnosed with autism or given special education. Experts say that's good news because early intervention can lead to better developmental outcomes. In his first sit-down interview since the deadly shooting on the set of the movie Rust, actor Alec Baldwin says he is not responsible for the death of cinematographer Helena Hutchins. Hutchins was killed and director Joel Sousa was wounded when the .45 caliber prop gun fired a live bullet. Baldwin says the revolver went off when he and Hutchins were rehearsing.
Take the gun and I start to cock the gun. I'm not going to pull the trigger. I said, "Do you see that?" She goes, "Well, just cheat it down and tilt it down a little bit like that." And I cock the gun. I go, "Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that?" And she says, and then I let go of the hammer of the gun and the gun goes off.
Baldwin's assertion that he did not pull the trigger was supported by the film's assistant director. Investigators are looking into how a live round got into the gun that Baldwin was practicing with. So far, no criminal charges have been filed. Actor Eddie Mecca has died. He was best known for portraying Carmen the Big Ragusa in the TV hit show Laverne and Shirley. Cindy Williams, who played Shirley, called Mecca a world-class talent who could do it all. Mecca received a Tony nomination for his lead role in The Lieutenant on Broadway in 1975. He also had roles on TV shows The Love Boat, Family Matters, and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's not known how he died in his California home last Saturday. Eddie Mecca was 69 years old. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon.
A lackluster month for growth in the job market and no driver's license needed. Tesla touts its first kid-friendly truck. I'm Diane King Hall at the New York Stock Exchange. Of those stories and more in your CBS Money Watch report.
Now at Century House. Give $50 or more to charity and receive $400 off stressless Mayfair recliners and office chairs, $200 off any stressless recliner and office chair, and $200 off each stressless sofa seat. Don't wait. It's time for stressless. Donate and save at the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
Don't wait. It's time to choose a Medicare plan. But why settle for any Medicare plan when you can get 5 stars? With 5-star Medicare Advantage HMO plans from Quartz, featuring plans starting as low as $0 per month. Learn more. Call us today to find the right plan to fit your budget and your lifestyle. Quartz offers the region's top-rated Medicare Advantage plans, and they're now even more exciting when you see what's new for 2022. Such as the Quartz Cash Card, giving you the freedom to spend up to $460 annually on a fitness membership and over-the-counter items. Best of all, you get to choose. Also new for 2022, a low $35 select insulin copay for a 30-day supply. That's just part of the great coverage that comes with Quartz Medicare Advantage plans, including medical, hospital, and prescriptions, with primary care visits from $5 and specialist visits as low as $25, and dental and hearing aid benefits at no extra cost, plus vision benefits including up to $300 for frames lenses, and contacts. Quartz also includes valuable extras like $0 virtual visits and fun, memory-boosting online fitness activities. But you need to act fast and call now. The Medicare annual enrollment period ends soon. In addition to our 5-star quality, value, and service, Quartz has put together an all-star team of high-quality providers, featuring the many doctors and facilities of UW Health, working together to give you the 5-star treatment you deserve. It's no wonder that 99% of our members stay with Quartz, because at Quartz, you're the star of our 5-star Medicare Advantage plans. Why settle for anything less? Don't wait. Call now to get plan details from Quartz or speak with one of our enrollment specialists today.
Do you suffer from erectile dysfunction? Peak Performance for Men uses an advanced form of acoustic wave therapy, restoring normal and natural functionality where it counts most. Call now and receive an ultrasound. Your initial consultation all for free. Call Peak Performance for Men today.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence in Television.
Wall Street has one eye on the job market this morning, and it's a mixed bag. According to the Labor Department, 210,000 jobs were added to the economy in November. That was much less than expected, but the nation's unemployment rate fell to 4.2%, which was better than expected. GlaxoSmithKline says testing of its antibody treatment shows it is effective against the Omicron variant of the virus. The British drug maker says it has studied its treatment in lab tests and on hamsters. Earlier this week, Regeneron said its treatment appeared to be less effective against the Omicron variant. Dollar General is rolling out new stores to lure customers who have more cash. The company is opening about 1,000 new stores called Pop Shelf over the next 4 years. Right now, it operates about 30 of those stores, which are stocked with items for around $10 or less. And it's not just adults who can have fun driving a Tesla. The electric car maker is now selling 4-wheel ATVs for children. The Cyber Quad for kids goes for $1,900. Shipping takes up to 4 weeks, but it's currently out of stock. Tesla says it is meant for children ages 8 and up. The battery has an estimated range of 15 miles, and the vehicle can reach a top speed of 10 miles per hour. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to CBSMoneyWatch.com. At the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Diane King Hall.
Diane, thank you. Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrial is down 73 points. The NASDAQ, though, down 326 points. The S&P 500 is off 50. Reading to children is critical for their development. In fact, it's recommended parents read out loud to their kids every day, starting at birth. In the digital age, many parents may turn to technology, but as Bradley Blackburn explains, research shows actual books are better for young children.
He's ready for some fun.
Alice Liao is mom to 3 children under 4. She says story time is one of their favorite activities.
Each kiddo gets to pick a book, and we'll sit down on the couch and read the books before they officially go to bed.
And she says the family has found reading from a book is more fun than reading on a digital device.
We love it when books have like different textures. There are flaps for them to, kind of play with and uncover and see.
A new study in pediatrics compared the interactions of parents and children ages 2 to 3 when reading traditional books and tablet apps. Parents talked more to their children while reading a book, and children responded less to their parents using the tablet.
Those kind of back and forth interactions between a parent and a child are like brain food for kids. They build the foundations of children's language and social and emotional development that really span a lifetime.
Study author Dr. Tiffany Munzer is a developmental behavioral pediatrician at Michigan Medicine. She says with technology here to stay, parents should view digital media with their young children.
Finding ways to ask open-ended questions about the digital content so that it relates it back to the child's experiences. So asking, what do you see here on this?
Now what will he do?
Alice limits her children's screen time and says reading together is a bonding experience for everyone.
Cuddling them while we're reading these stories, it just makes me feel really connected to them.
She says with so many moments in the day interrupted by technology, it's nice for the family to curl up with a good book. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
And children who are prone to emotional outbursts also responded better to their parents when reading a traditional book compared with a device. Well, coming up, Pam Mackey will join us with your daily farm report numbers, plus Chris is back with a full look at your weekend forecast. Stay with us.
Black Friday mattress deals have been extended for one final week at Ashley Home Store. It's your last chance to save up to 65% off top brands and get $1,100 in instant savings on select mattresses. Plus, pay no interest financing for up to 5 years on luxury brands. Only at Ashley Home Store.
How to change the way you pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Right now, get the chicken garlic pizza for just $12. Papa Murphy's.
Are you okay?
Oh, it's just a cold. If you have high blood pressure, a cold is not just a cold. Unlike other cold medicines, Coracetin provides powerful cold relief without raising your blood pressure. Be there for life's best moments with Coracetin, now in sugar-free liquid.
McGann Furniture in downtown Baraboo should probably be called McGann Furniture and Flooring because we're the area's oldest and most experienced floor covering store. Our friendly staff will explain the many types of flooring available, answer questions, and make suggestions so you can choose what's best for your home and lifestyle. We always offer free in-home measurements and estimates and use the finest installers in the entire area. And remember, at McGann's, we don't inflate prices only to mark them down for a sale. Stop in today and discover the difference. You'll be glad you did. McGann Furniture, downtown Baraboo.
You protected our rights, preserved our freedom. You may have even risked your life for us. Now, it's our turn to fight for you. Your local Wisconsin emergency, energy, and housing assistance providers, and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund reward the service of our veterans with rental and energy support in their time of crisis. Apply today to get the fresh start you've earned.
Black Friday deals have been extended for one final week at Ashley Home Store. It's your last chance to save up to 65% off doorbusters and special deals on our hottest looks store-wide. Plus, no interest financing for 5 years. Only at Ashley Home Store.
Saturday morning, we're keeping an eye on the Omicron variant as cases continue to climb across Wisconsin as hospitals face a shortage of available rooms. And we're keeping an eye on the chance for some snow this Sunday. Your certified most accurate forecast Saturday at 5 and 8.
News 3 Now's Call for Action has settled hundreds of area consumer disputes, but we can't do it without our dedicated team of volunteers. Would you like to join us? Contact Call for Action by phone or visit channel3000.com to fill out an application now. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Let's check in now with Pam Mackey from the Midwest Farm Report, and you have some congratulations to hand out today.
Absolutely do, Mark. In fact, these folks are going to be recognized on Sunday evening during the Wisconsin Farm Bureau Federation's annual evening of awards. John and Dorothy Prisky from Fall River. They are our 2021 Leopold Conservation Award winners. And I got a chance to spend some time around their kitchen table talking about their journey. They purchased about 280 acres in Fall River back in 1986. What started off as kind of traditional row crop farming has really evolved. John says that what he does is listen to the land. He said there's a lot of different systems that are at work on any given farm. And for this particular piece of ground, what they decided is it was best if they kept it in grass. So that's what they did, transition from, shall we say, row crop farming to managing for grass. Well, you've got to be able to make money off that grass, so they introduced Scottish Highland cattle, a high-value product that they turned into a farmer's market offering to some of the finest restaurants in and around Madison, as well as a lot of direct consumer relations. They really enjoyed that. And now they're continuing to look forward on different ways that they can continue to improve the marsh around their farmstead, also continuing with high graze cattle, although now the cattle are owned by somebody else. Like I said, they are going to be honored for their respect to the land, their legacy that they're passing on Sunday evening as our 2021 Leopold Conservation Award winners at the Wisconsin Farm Bureau Federation's annual meeting in Wisconsin Dells. A real pleasure to visit with John and Dorothy Prisky from Fall River. And I'll have more on their award, their farming strategies, etc., up on my website, Midwest Farm Report, Fabulous Farm Babe on Facebook, probably front part of next week now. Markets are definitely strong today. We are kind of monitoring what's going on with pandemic variant, but as far as agriculture is concerned, business is still moving. Barrel cheese, 40-pound block cheese unchanged today, but the AA butter, 2 cents higher, $2.25. Still feeling some of that international demand. So long as we can get the products onto a boat and into a market way, we're still doing good as far as products for a Friday. So like I said, I'm headed to the Farm Bureau Convention, which will kick off with young farmers this afternoon. Be back with you guys on Monday.
All right, see you then. And no Packer game this weekend, so.
No, might as well play with my Farm Bureau friends.
Plenty of time on your hands. We'll see you on Monday, Pam.
All right.
Here's Chris now with that weekend forecast.
Yeah, the rain and snow showers from this morning have moved on out of the picture. We're quiet now, but we have a lot of cloud cover that's still hanging around. It's going to take a while to get rid of it, but we are going to do our best. Otherwise, outside of that, weather across the country is generally very quiet, but already we're seeing signs that things are getting ready to change Sunday and into next week. That being said, let's focus on the high plains. This also includes northern Minnesota and northern Wisconsin. This is where you have your winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings, and then your winter storm watches all along the U.S.-Canada border there. And again, that does include northwestern parts of Wisconsin. I expect this to be expanded eastward this afternoon to include other parts of northern Wisconsin and the UP of Michigan. So if you're traveling up that way this weekend, you probably want to have a game plan in play for the weather to impact your travel, again, especially on Sunday. Here in Madison, this is going to be a wintry mix for us that eventually goes over to some rain. That being said, let's walk you through it. We're going to break it down hour by hour, starting with right now. 39 degrees at the moment. We do have that cloud cover out there. 45 already, though, in Janesville. Boscobel at 46, 45 in Platteville as well. We put things into motion. We stay generally quiet for tonight, down into the 20s and 30s for most of us. Tomorrow we'll see sunshine, temperatures warm up into the middle 30s, but watch what begins to happen late tomorrow night. Here comes that snow moving into the picture. Initially, it's going to have a lot of dry air. So tomorrow night, 10 o'clock, you are looking at the Channel 3000 weather app, and you're like, Chris, there's snow showing up on the app, but I don't see anything outside. That's because there's dry air. We call it virga. A lot of that's going to be evaporating before it makes it to the ground. But by the morning, we will start to see more of that moisture. And so our sleet, our freezing rain, a couple of flurries, and then our real raindrops, they will begin to come to the ground. We call it a mixed bag of precipitation. Expect that early in the morning on Sunday, eventually going over into all rain for Sunday afternoon. But it's a cold rain, folks. Temperatures are going to be hanging out into the 30s. By Sunday night, we'll start to see that colder air work its way back in. We'll transition things over to flurries that'll hang out with us for Monday. Then attention turns to Tuesday. I said we were going to get more active. Here comes that next system rolling our way. It looks to be an accumulating snow, but it's 4 days away, so there's still a lot that can change between now and then with that system. Perhaps another one shows up on Thursday, followed by another one Friday, Saturday, and into Sunday. There's no shortage of systems to track as we go through the next couple of days, or the next week, really. And all of next week, I'm going to go ahead and give you the first warn. We've got to get through the weekend and the weekend system before we can really start fine-tuning what exactly to expect. But bottom line, though, this next week, it's going to be colder. This next week is going to be more active, and it all starts with Sunday. Once we get towards Sunday, your friends in the First Warn Weather team become incredibly busy, Mark. Bring us all the coffee because we're going to need it. But we'll get through it. That's what we do.
Get Gary some hot dogs.
We will get Gary some hot dogs. Dana, her dogs. We will have a good time.
All right. We'll have fun. Thanks, Chris. There's more to come on Who's Free Now at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Who doesn't like getting a package of homemade goodies in the mail? I know I do. And today we have some tips and tricks to help make sure that everything arrives safe and sound.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Menard's Enchanted Forest has been a Christmas tradition for over 60 years. We invite the whole family to come take a stroll and find everything you need to deck the halls. Find that perfect tree to display your ornaments, ribbons, garland, and tree toppers. Create a warm and cozy space with decorative accents and hanging decor. Find it all at Menards Enchanted Forest.
I was doing some shopping and got a pop-up on my laptop. Computer had a virus. So I called the number on the page, and the guy on the phone wants to take control of my screen to sort it out. Then I remember a tip I got from the AARP Fraud Watch Network. Control my screen. This is a tech support scam. Thankfully, my order still went through.
Recognize fraud sooner so your money lives longer. The younger you are, the more you need AARP.
It's a fact. 2 out of 3 Americans who qualify for Medicare do not receive all the benefits they deserve. You could be missing out. Now, Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield introduces a free Medicare plan checkup to make sure you receive all the benefits you qualify for in 2022. Call 1-855-597-0884 today and receive extra benefits for a $0 monthly premium. Benefits like dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drugs. And to help you stay healthy at home, you can have free prescription drug delivery, online doctor visits 24/7, and free exercise classes. You can even receive money towards over-the-counter health items. Call 1-855-597-0884 today and feel confident you have all the benefits you deserve for 2022. You can receive extra benefits for a $0 monthly premium, like dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drugs. Call 1-855-597-0884 and make sure you're not missing out.
Guys, if you're suffering from erectile dysfunction, Peak Performance for Men has a natural solution that can help you today. That's right. Stop wasting money on pills and inferior technology that hurts and just masks your ED. Fix it for good. The best part, our ED treatment is non-invasive, painless, and you can get back to your natural functionability after just a few short in-office sessions. Call us today and mention this ad and your initial consultation is free. We are Madison's trusted specialist and only national erectile dysfunction provider. Call Peak Performance for Men today.
Over the next couple of weeks, we'll be making homemade goodies to ship to loved ones all over the country. Let me share a few of my favorite tips and tricks to help make sure that everything arrives safe and sound. Before you get started, you want to consider what type of goodies ship best. One option is cookies. You want to go with ones that are, let's say, more durable. You know, like sugar cookies, gingerbread, and so on. Bar cookies and brownies also ship well. Just avoid something like a cheesecake bar that needs refrigeration. And no matter what you're shipping, whether that be cookies or whatever, always make sure it's cool before packing it. For cookies, wrap them in small bundles or place them in a plastic container. Tuck some crinkled up plastic wrap around them so they don't rattle and break. Oh, I almost forgot to mention that decorative tins or boxes of nuts and snack mixes are also great to ship. So no matter what edibles you're shipping, make sure you pack these in smaller containers in a sturdy box nestled in some packing peanuts. And don't forget to put a note inside so they know who they're from. To get you started, we have 2 recipes that I'll be shipping this year, along with my regular go-to cookies. It's our amazing sugar and spice nuts and our addictive red cinnamon popcorn. Both are on our website right now, so what are you waiting for? I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a pack, ship, and yummy way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Look how many takes that took.
Yeah, that's a really good question.
Here's Chris with a final look at the weather.
All right, so we're moving into the weekend. You can see a little bit of blue sky trying to show up in the southwestern Platteville. Like I said, we're going to try to break up some of that cloud cover this afternoon, but a lot of it hangs out. It's not ready to leave just yet. 44 today, 30s for the weekend, 20s into next week.
All right, Chris, thank you. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. Have a great afternoon.